The Big Show with Glenn and Angel on Kiss 92.
Good morning.
Sometimes getting out of bed in the morning is a lot to deal with all at once.
Someone who doesn't have a problem waking up early is Natalie Dau. Good morning, Nat.
Good morning, guys. Great to be back.
It's
So good to have you
back in the studio. I mean, not fresh off your second Project 1000. I mean, you've had a little bit of a break. We have not managed to catch up with you. So we thought Global Running Day, I mean, our ultra marathoner superstar is in town. So why not have you on the show? Tell us what happened in the Philippines for your second edition.
Yeah, it was epic. So I think very different experience for anyone that saw the first one. This was definitely more joyous. Still physically as hard, but I recovered a lot better. And I have to say the charity work we did along the way, all the kids that we met, the kids that we fed, was amazing. So a very different experience, definitely more uplifting this time.
The Philippines rocks.
It does, though. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
the
like
Philippines.
I need to go back to Manila because the last time I was in Manila, it was just like 2 days. It was for work, so I didn't really get to check out the city.
Yeah.
How is Manila? And I hear you were awarded something very special.
Yes, I was. The mayor was at the finish line and I got the key to the city.
Natalie Dau, my friend, has the key to the city of Manila.
Yay! You're the first person that I know who has the key to anywhere.
Yeah. And what does that mean
I
again?
don't think it means very much.
But I mean, it makes you feel special,
Yeah,
right?
it does.
I mean,
It does.
I don't even have the key to Singapore. Do you, Glenn?
Yes, we all do.
No, we don't.
That's the politically correct thing to say.
Okay, we all have
do.
to- okay,
yeah,
we
but I
all-
would love the key to
Anywhere.
Manila. But I'm sure there's something. Maybe if you ask them.
Yeah, I'm going back in 10 days to do another run there. So
Okay.
I may reach out to the Lord Mayor and ask her. She was fantastic, very supportive, which was great.
Just like, what exactly does this get me?
I think an express checkout. You don't have to line up at immigration.
I was going to
There's
say,
another lane.
So you get in touch with her before you get there.
Yes.
So that you don't have to line up. And they're like VIP lane, green lane. You go all the way through,
They
They
should at
have
least
those.
get that.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good. She did book our whole family a massage the day after I finished.
That's it for your key.
That was it.
One-time massage.
But why did you feel it was, a bit more joyous
Yeah.
in the Philippines for your Project 1000
The
this time?
people, definitely the people. We had people camped out at 4 a.m. waiting for us to run past their house. We had whole towns come up, signs. People were making signs, and just parking them on the side of the road. And everyone was thankful that we were there bringing awareness to causes in the Philippines. So I think that made the big difference. And the crew was just next level. They're blasting music at 2 a.m. as we're running along in the middle
my
of
goodness.
nowhere. So there was no excuse not
So
to have
cool.
a good time.
Yeah, I mean, the people of the Philippines, I mean, they're so full of heart, so full of smiles, and always willing to help, right?
It was. And, I just had to keep stopping, giving people hugs along the way. So
What's the greeting in the Philippines? Mahalo.
Mahalo, mabuhay as
Yes.
well?
Mabuhay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
salamat. Yeah, salamat, thank
Salamat.
you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, salamat is thank you. Okay, so you did a documentary for Project 1000 that you did, the very first one from Thailand, Malaysia to Singapore. Are you working on another documentary for your Philippines edition?
Yes, so I am going back to finish filming that. This time we had some Nat Gio filmmakers come with
Nice.
us along the way. So hopefully up-leveled it a little bit this time. And it's not so much about me. It's actually titled 1,000 Reasons. So we interviewed lots of people along the way about their reasons. So a little bit of a different angle this time.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
We'll be flashing some really, really nice photos of Nat and Project 1000 as the big show goes along for the next half an hour. So if you're tuned in, if you're watching us on TV, you're in for a treat. Also, Nat has started a running club. We'll be talking about that on the Big Show TV. Meantime, here's Dasha with Austin on Kiss 92. Okay, Project 1000 Run Club. Tell us a little bit more.
Yes, so 6 a.m. Monday mornings, we meet at Red Dot Museum near MBS, and it is 100% inclusive. So you can come and have never run before. You can just come and walk. I've got some friends that are just coming to walk. We're doing intervals, so we're in a confined area on that promenade bit, so no one is left behind. So own pace, own time, own speed, own distance, and it's really about just showing up for yourself and making some friends and a like-minded community and having a nice workout to start Monday morning. So it is an aggressive time, but that's just to commit to yourself to show up and do something and start your week right.
Yeah, because a lot of people have so much going on the weekends. You know, you hold it on the weekend, which is a lot of people doing stuff like that on the weekends already. But if you start your Monday at 6 a.m., you know, you bring your work gear with you if you stay really far away, you know, have a quick shower at work or a wash down, whatever it is, and really get that adrenaline going early on a Monday.
Exactly right. And, you know, it's, you know, some people are bringing their kids along, like toddlers on bikes.
Yeah.
Some people are bringing dogs and sort of just tying them up close by. So because we're in an area, you're not leaving anyone behind. So it's, you know, if you've got a dog, it's okay. You'll see the dog every time you run past.
Oh, cute. Okay.
So it's a beginner's run club, right?
Well, we do have some very fast people as well.
Okay.
So, you know, you could be having a walk break next to the fastest person and the slowest person together. So it really doesn't matter, you know, if you're there to go super fast or if you're there just as a first timer. It's for everyone.
And the experienced runners will be able to guide you. Because I think it's important to for the beginners to have a club like this.
Yeah,
because sometimes
for
they
sure.
feel intimidated going out with a bunch of seasoned runners.
Well, you get put in groups that are based on your time. So this isn't about time. This is just show up. I think we are the most relaxed run club ever. You don't have to register, just show up. You know, we had tourists joining us last week who sort of stopped and said, what are we doing? And it's like,
Came
just come
along.
and run. So it really is so relaxed, but everyone gets a really good workout and feels great afterwards.
So just bring your running shoes, your workout gear, whatever it
A
is
water
you may wear.
bottle,
Water
and
bottle,
that's it.
towel, and that's
Yeah.
it. Okay, sounds
So
good. 6
this
a.m.
is-
Red Dot Museum.
Every morning.
Every Monday
Monday.
morning.
Oh, sorry.
That'd be a bit too aggressive. Every Monday
Every
morning.
Monday morning. A nice start to the week.
Yeah, that sounds fantastic. Okay, so we've spoken about the Project 1000 Run Club. Tell us a little bit more about this Nat Gio documentary that you'll be finishing off with the filming in a couple of days. You said 1,000 Reasons?
1,000 Reasons, yes. So we sort of put a bit more of an outline together around it this time. And it's not, you know, it is about my journey, but it's about all the people that we touch along the way as well. So we did interviews with a lot of people to ask them what their reasons were for running and for being involved and what they thought of Project 1000. So it's telling a lot of stories and understanding, you know, the reasons behind why people do things. Yeah.
We're flashing this photo on the Big Show TV right now. Who are the people who are running with you?
Yeah, so we have Arthur,
Okay, Arthur.
James, there's Esther and Sandy. So they were the main crew. Elaine is missing, who's Arthur's wife, who also joined. And then Lloyd was our security guy. He's on the back on the bike. So they were the core crew who were with me the whole way making the jam sandwiches. And
Obviously, this was for the photo only,
yes,
right?
yes, yeah. But you can see that behind there's police vehicles.
The
and all
entourage.
sorts. Yeah, the entourage as we run through the middle of the road.
Nice.
Now, the reason why we're asking you to come back on the show exactly a month after, you know, Project 1000 Manila is because we wanted you to recover.
Of course.
So, I mean, was this... I heard you say just now that this time around, you know, the 1,000 kilometers was a lot better than the first one.
Yeah, way better for recovery. I was running 3 days after I finished with this one.
Oh, wow.
So what was the difference?
I think more prepared. Like I'd gone and had my medicals. I'd bought all my medication that I might have needed along the way. It was hotter. It was 43 degrees. We were frying eggs on the road, and there was a lot more elevation. But I think the crew managed me better this time. We started at midnight every night. So we were finished by lunchtime latest, and that made a huge difference. And I think it was, just maybe the experience of last year, knowing a little
Of
bit
course,
more.
yeah.
And
So you finished your day by lunchtime, you
Yeah.
said? Oh, wow. And then it was a break all the way through, and then you start again at the
At
stroke of
midnight.
midnight.
Yeah, and we did do a lot more stops this time. So there might have been, after we finished, we'd go and see a school or would go and have a party in Jollibee for kids or whatever. So we were still only getting maximum 4 hours sleep a night. By the time you ate, I tried to get a couple more massages this time, which made a difference too.
Yeah, that happens, right? I mean, you do it once and then you kind of know, okay, we're not doing that again.
Yeah.
And doing things so much better the next time around. Good,
Right.
good for you.
Also, I wanted to ask you, like, the sponsors. Because you were sponsored by Jollibee.
Yes,
I just want
they
to
were
bring that up as
Yeah,
well.
they were amazing. They really got behind it, and it evolved as we went along. So they'd asked us to call into a couple of stores, and we'd highlighted a few stores to hold parties for kids.
Oh, look at
I know. So
that.
if for anyone's watching, that
Oh,
is
my God.
very rare that they bring that out. And that's the mayor on the other side,
Yeah.
the mayor of Manila. But yeah, that's a Jollibee toast. So instead of champagne,
Champagne,
that's
it's
the
fried chicken.
Fried chicken.
Oh, wow.
My gosh, the kids must have been so
That was
happy.
insane. That
Oh.
was everyone. Yeah, all of the Filipinos almost died in shock when they saw that as well.
Okay, let's go back on air once again with traffic updates.
The referee rings a bell. To both the eyes start to swell. Till the crowd goes on. What we gonna do, kid?
Kiss 92 traffic.
Lots of peak hour traffic, but specifically on the PIE towards the airport, look out for an accident after Toguan Roads. Exit, avoid lane 1. If you spot anything else this morning, please let us know. 8855
Welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. Our guest for this morning is Natalie Dau. She's back from her Project 1000 Manila trip, and she's here with us today to answer some of your wellness and fitness questions as well. So if you do have some questions, you can send it through to our Facebook page.
Yeah, we actually do have a couple of people asking about the Project 1000 Run Club. Because we were on the Big Show TV earlier, could you talk about the Project 1000 Run Club again?
Yes, sure. So 6 a.m. Monday mornings, every single Monday, we meet at Red Dot Museum just near MBS, and the Run Club is 100% inclusive. So whether you are a non-runner or a seasoned runner, you are welcome. You set your own pace and distance, and no one is ever left behind. We welcome children, we welcome dogs. It's free, no need to register, just turn up. So very relaxed, but an amazing community, and it's building really fast.
So
Funny, I can't imagine like waking up so early to run at 6 a.m. Because it reminds me of my army days.
You get the
Yeah.
sunrise. Everyone that's doing it for the first time is like, wow, this is the most beautiful
It's
time
the best
of day.
time of the day to
It's
do
also the
it.
best time of the day to just remain in bed.
That's true as well. Yes, I agree with you. Now, we have a couple of people like Dan as well as Lavinia who have mentioned on our Facebook page, is there a walking club? We don't like running. Can we walk?
You can 100% walk. This week there was three people turned up, and they were all walking the whole thing.
Okay,
So
okay.
you do not have to run. There is zero pressure. We do not care about PBs and what time you're running a marathon in. If you just want to come and be part of the community and walk with the people that walk, that's absolutely fine.
I want to start a walk a jog club.
Oh my gosh, the walker jog.
And then I'll be with my boom box, right?
Yeah.
And I'm running, right? And
You're
the
not
moment
running,
I
you're
hit
walking,
the,
jogging.
Yeah, lah.
It's not
So
running.
Okay. So I'll be walking, and then the moment I hit the button and the music plays, everybody kind of just runs until I stop.
I
again.
like it.
Okay, that's cool.
It's like musical chairs.
It's like musical chairs. It's a musical run. But yeah, this sounds like a really fun thing. What is the distance that you guys walk?
Yeah, so it's up to the individual. So if you're going fast, you'll obviously run a longer distance. But if you're walking, it'll be less of a distance. And because we're doing it generally at the promenade, you're just
right,
looping.
okay.
So it's intervals. You might be walking fast for 2 minutes and then walking slow for 30 seconds. And during that 30 seconds, you could be walking next to the fastest runner. It is completely inclusive in that everyone mixes and no one's left behind.
But what's important is you're moving.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Moving at 6 o'clock in the morning. I love that.
I think we should get Angel involved.
At 6, you see, it's 6 o'clock in the morning on a Monday.
No,
I
never mind.
typically am on air
Because we're friends with Nat.
Uh-huh.
Nat, we arrange.
Okay, maybe I'll
maybe
go
like
and
a weekend morning, just for Angel and myself.
I'll tell you what,
it's like an orientation run for her.
I'll tell you what we do. I'll go there at 6 o'clock in the morning, and then when we go on air, I'll come on air, but I'll be on my phone, and then we'll have like a conversation about it. I'll tell you how it is, and then I'll come back in after.
Not
that.
everything is work.
Oh,
You know, we
okay.
should do this.
We should do a kiss one.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, why not?
Project 1000 Kiss Club.
Once we involve the Kiss fans.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Let's all get moving.
Yeah, but
I love
before
that.
that, we should still go on an orientation run with you.
Oh, okay. I love how it is. I'm like your little guinea pig. See how well she does on the wheel.
Okay, more from Natalie Dau in just a while. It's 8:20.
Kiss 92 Time Check by Pu Tian.
Okay, and now for the benefit of the people who want to get to know you a little bit better,
Yes.
one of the questions is, what have you always done this?
Always.
Are you a fitness influencer? That's also another
I hate
question.
that. Yeah. I post. And if I influence, I think that's it. Yeah.
And I think that's what keeps you authentic, because we were talking about it earlier and we were like, she's a content creator. Glenn was like, she's a content creator. I'm like, yeah, but she's not really. I mean, she puts stuff up. You know, you put stuff up that you think people want to see, and you hope that somebody is going to get influenced or motivated by what you do. And obviously a lot of people do, because of the amount of followers that you have as well. And I think that's what I love about you, is that you just post what you post.
Yes.
You know, you don't work too hard at it. It's not that you don't care, but you just do it on your own. You don't have a whole team behind you taking photos of
No,
you.
it's generally Lily's taking my photos. So
I like what she just said. No, like you don't work too hard on it.
No, because she's authentic. She's authentic.
yeah, and I do, and you know the brands I work with, and
Yeah.
they're the same brands and they're long term.
Exactly,
Generally, it's
exactly.
not lots of, each their own. But for me, that doesn't work to do lots of one-off things.
So
Oh,
what?
speaking of which,
Yeah.
before I forget,
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why these days, right? I want to ask like our guest questions, and all of a sudden it's like
You
I
forget.
forget.
Okay.
but now I remember again. So, how many pairs of shoes did you use during your
4?
4.
So I rotated every day.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I rotated just rotated through 4.
250 kilometers each pair of shoes.
Yeah,
Is
and they're
that,
still fine. I'm still wearing them.
is that the lifespan of a shoe?
No, generally it depends on the shoe, but you can get 500-600 out
that's
of
quite a
them.
bit.
Yeah,
That's quite a bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And what's the brand of this great shoe?
It would be an A6 Super Blast that I wore.
Oh, it's only one type of
Yes.
shoe, one model, right?
yeah,
Okay.
that I
A6
wore.
what?
Super Blast.
Super Blast.
Yeah.
Okay. You haven't always been running. You've always been kind of a fitness, not freak, but a fitness
You're
lover.
calling her all these
Yeah,
names.
Yeah, she loves me. What did you do before you became Rockstar Arms?
Rockstar Arms has been around for like 14 years now, so
Okay.
it's a long time. But I was actually, I moved to Singapore 21 years ago
Wow.
for a job. I was working for an IT analyst firm running their media business for 2 years, and then I just didn't leave. He couldn't get rid of me. So I was very much in the IT and
Okay.
consulting space for a long time, and then I would still be that crazy person that'd be away on a work trip and go for a run and be carrying a protein bar around to meetings.
But was this you since you were a child?
Basketball was my sport
Okay.
growing up. So
Okay.
very sporty family. Yeah, very, very sporty. It was an Australian. You have to be almost. But seriously, competing in running or anything, not until after really I had Lily. So it wasn't until post-child, late 30s that did I find my thing.
Which is running.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was Spartan sort of in between that and a bit of track. But yeah, I just did it because I enjoyed it.
Do you miss the corporate world?
100% no. I dabble now because I consult back.
Okay.
So I'm working with some big corporates and on exciting things around things like Gen AI, and working out how we can bring high performance through Gen AI into the workplace.
Oh.
So some exciting stuff around that. So I am sort of one leg in the corporate, and that's my day job as well. When I'm not running, so still involved, still using my brain.
Okay, that's always good.
And which part of Australia are you from?
Well, a bit all over.
Where were you
Very good
born?
question. I was born in Kalgoorlie, which is a mining town in the middle of Western Australia, gold mining town. Perth for a little while, but I would call, Brisbane's where I went to school, so definitely Vegas. And parents are Gold Coast, so Queensland.
Queensland, right.
I lived in
We
Sydney
love
for a
Queensland.
while.
We
but
do.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice.
Tourism Australia, are you guys watching? Yeah, I mean, we've been working a lot. With them.
Yeah, we have.
We never get sick of Australia. We want to go back there again.
We do.
We had such a great time in Brisbane.
Yeah.
We were there for a whole week.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's
we
a
hope
good,
to.
best kept secret of Australia, I think.
I think so. I think it's and we actually yesterday when we were at the Mandai Rainforest Resort, we had a family that came up to us and said after our trip to Brisbane, they actually took the same route that we took, and did all the stops and stayed at all the places that we stayed at. So we thought it was really fantastic. They went to Lone Pines.
Yeah, and they had a fantastic
they had
time.
a
I think they went to
fabulous time.
O'Reilly's Rainforest
O'Reilly's as well,
retreat.
yeah.
Or resort.
O'Reilly's.
O'Reilly's Rainforest
Forest
retreat.
yes, yeah, with the segways and all that. Have you
So
been there?
I haven't.
It's
my
very
God.
nice. You'll like it.
So
You'll like
beautiful.
it, yeah.
So
I
beautiful.
lived not far from Lone Pine.
Okay, the
Yeah.
koala sanctuary.
Yes.
It's a nice area where there's a sort of a river or a
Yes,
lake nearby.
yes.
Yeah, really nice, really nice.
Very nice. There were houses there by the lake as well.
Yeah, exactly, with little boats and
Lucky
stuff.
people.
Yeah. Right across the koalas. Okay, so when you're not running, when you're not doing radio interviews, when you're not consulting, what do you do if you have any free time left?
It's, I'm quite selfish with my time, so it's family time.
Okay.
So, Lily's 16 now. So I enjoy watching her play sport. Weekends is very sacred for me. So I say no to most things because, we don't get to spend a lot of time as a family during the week. So it's that. Love traveling. Obviously as a family as well. But yeah, very boring.
Do you cook?
I like to eat. I don't love to cook.
So no.
Yes, so no. I can cook. I choose not to, is what I
Okay,
say.
okay, fair enough,
But
fair
I like to, I never like eating my own cooking. So really, it's just, for us, it's back to basics. Sunday afternoon is movie on the couch every Sunday. We do that as a family and, just a lot of walking outside and just basic, simple things. Nothing too glamorous.
Sounds
You just
perfect.
described yourself as boring.
Sounds
I just
perfect.
described myself as boring the other day as well.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
But then she said, "No, you're not boring."
Oh, who's she?
I knew I'd get you there. Okay. Traffic update. Shh. Let's not talk about this on air.
Kiss 92 traffic.
On the BKE towards Woodlands after the Mandai Road entrance, look out for a broken down vehicle. Other than that, it's heavy traffic all over the place. If you spot anything, it's 8855
Good morning and welcome back to The Big Show and The Big Show TV. We are with the fabulous Natalie Dau this morning, our Wonder Woman. Next question, are you going to do another Project 1000, Nat?
Yeah, you know what? No, I will not do another Project 1000. I want to pass Project 1000 on to other people like the Run Club and for people to find what their own Project 1000 is. But I will do something next year. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
But it won't be the same format. It will not be
1000
another one.
kilometers.
Yes, yeah.
Stay
Okay.
tuned to find out.
Okay,
You
so-
must update us first.
I
okay?
will. Of
We
course.
have to be the first to know. Lavinia on our Facebook is asking, what's in your diet? What does that look like?
Yeah. So again, I shouldn't use the term boring, but I have
Simple.
simple, basic. Eggs and sourdough and coffee for breakfast every day. I'll have some fruit and yogurt. Then it's normally some chicken and salad. I'm not a massive dinner eater.
Okay.
So I sort of front load the day. Maybe I might have some vegetables or something later on, but that's it. I pretty much eat the same thing every day. Weekends a little bit more free and easy. It's not, I will indulge a little bit more on the weekend, but it's pretty much same.
What's your Achilles heel when it comes to food?
Cheap chocolate. Just give me
Oh,
Cadbury's
Cadbury?
chocolate. Don't give me fancy stuff.
Okay.
Just give me.
Do you like milk chocolate?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
I don't
you're
want
like-
healthy
Dairy
dark.
milk.
Yes,
You know
dairy
what?
milk.
This is an Australian thing. My husband was brought up in Australia as well, and that big bar of Cadbury dairy milk.
Oh my
that's
God.
all.
No,
he
it's
needs.
so funny. It's that the formula
From
for Cadbury
Australia,
in
from
Australia
Australia, yes.
is so different
And
from,
the UK
from the ones
is
we get
amazing
here.
too.
Yes, because the ones here are either made in Malaysia or somewhere else, and then the ones in India are made in India. But the ones in Australia, it's the dairy milk that they use that's very different. Fredo's must have been one of your
Yes.
your Achilles heel as well.
Yeah, that and cake. I love a good, just plain vanilla with some Betty Crocker's icing. You know, frosting on top. I'm always just
That's
down
like
and dirty.
out of the box.
Out of the box. Yes.
You've really like advocating nothing out of a packet.
I know. I don't have it very often.
Okay, we've got to set up a date and we go run maybe in the evening or whatever. Since your weekends are so precious.
Yes, for
but
sure.
I am determined to
Get Angel running.
Yeah, to get
Yeah.
Angel to at least experience a walk a jog.
I'll make an exception for you guys.
I
on a-
love the idea of
on a
running.
weekend
so I
morning.
do wanna.
Yeah.
I do
Weekend
wanna
morning.
start running.
Okay,
Let's do it.
Sounds like a plan. Thank you so much, Nat, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, and I'll see everyone at Run Club 6 a.m. Monday for everyone listening.
Yes,
join Nat.
please. Yeah, it's at the Red Dot Museum right next to MBS. Just turn up. There's no registration. There's nothing. Just bring whatever you need to walk, run, work out.
Exactly right.
All right, we're going to stay on the Big Show TV because, as promised, we're going to be playing Angel, the song that Tim O produced for her on Monday, actually,
Stay,
this past
we will.
Monday. Okay, so are we playing it right now?
Join
Okay.
us on the Big Show TV, right?
All right, here's Sam Sparrow with Black and Gold on Kiss 92.
Is there like
Okay.
a video that goes with this, or it's just music? It's just,
No,
okay.
it's just music.
All right. I'm looking forward to this.
Is it dedicated to you?
It
Apparently.
is. Yeah,
I'm
he wrote the
scared.
song for her. So yeah, I was very impressed.
Let's
and
see.
he thinks that when Angel listens to the song, she's gonna shed a tear.
Oh,
I'm like,
my God.
I cry at everything though.
like Angel?
That's called hormones.
I'm like, I'm already tearing thinking of it. All
Okay.
right, let's go. Good start.
The mics are hot, but the room feels cold. Glenn and Tim spinning out of control. Angel's laughter, it filled the air.
Aw.
Now she's not here, and it feels unfair. The Big Show rocks, but it's missing soul. Your holiday's nice, but it's left a hole. The phone lines ring, but it's not your tone. We're lost on air, just come back home.
Oh,
Angel, come back, light up the sound. Your voice is the spark that spins us around. The station's alive when you're on the track. Angel, come back. Oh, Angel, come back. Oh, Angel, come back. We've got the banner, but it's out of sync. Without your charm, we're on the brink. The studio's waiting, your chair's still bare. Angel was shouting, are you out there? Angel, come back, light up the sound. Your voice is the spark that spins us around. The station's alive when you're on the track. Angel, come back. Oh, Angel, come back. Oh, Angel, come back. Oh, Angel, come back.
It's a full song.
oh my gosh, I love it. I'm claiming it for myself.
Yeah,
Thank you, Tim.
ringtone.
Exactly. Like I'm gonna put it up on my Instagram and everything. Oh, how cute. Thank you, Tim. Oh, yes, I was shedding a tear. How
Oh
cute.
my goodness, he was right.
Such a good voice.
Yeah, no, it's not him.
Whoever sung it's got such a good voice.
He knows someone that has a great
Yeah.
voice. Yeah, I love it. That was fantastic. Thank you, Tim.
I was like, Tim, that's a bit too much, man. Angel, come back. Angel, come back. Like,
and that, you know know what that was? That was played on the last day, right? He's like,
Yeah.
Angel, come back. I want my sleep back.
I think so.
He's like,
yeah.
I'm done.
Thanks, Tim.
Well done. Okay.
You enjoyed that, right?
I loved it. I loved it.
All right. Okay, on that note, thank you very much for watching, and thanks again, Nat, for coming in.
Thank you so much, guys.